We're back in DayZ. There's been another update. Shocking, I know. So many updates. Such a busy week for this, eh? I thought I wouldn't have to come back to this for a couple days, get like a little bit of a break, but no, they keep adding things, so I keep coming back to check it out and talk about it. So we'll go over the new features in a sec. I'm still trying to remember exactly where I am in this world. I know I've been here recently, so I'm wondering where exactly I ended up. So you remember last time, I do have a gun with a couple bullets, just a couple. And I did find some food, so I didn't have to jump off of a building and kill myself, so that's a bit of a relief, I guess. Definitely one less problem in my life, am I right? Alright, so the update. The important thing here, this is a smaller update, but it's still got some pretty important things. The first feature, right off the way, well, I guess this is before the features, they wanted to mention that this is not the stress test on PC, including vehicles and base buildings. It apparently needs more testing still. AKA, again guys, they said prior 2019 for, I can't remember which one it was, I'm pretty sure it's base building. So we'll see if that is the case, if we do get that before the end of the year. I don't know, they're testing it out on PC. We haven't really gotten a good idea of conversion between features on PC and Xbox yet. So we'll see basically over time. It's all about waiting and getting an idea how things release. Ooh, another flare. Remember the rules for flares, guys. You find one in the wild, and you always give her a drop. Just a flare courtesy thing. And, okay, so the big change now is that I found a scorpion. That the night has been adjusted. So we now have shorter nights in the game. And there's never any bullets in it anyways. So one of the big complaints when nighttime came around, because we weren't even supposed to get nighttime, it just kind of like appeared. That wasn't part of their like update thing, and it was kind of there. So I don't know if they're just sort of randomly releasing things or just because I guess it's more server side than it is releasing something. Anyways, so they're shorter, and they don't tell us how much shorter. The community later, lady, I guess, maybe they don't know. She's like, that's the whole fun of the game, is going and discovering stuff. Or, you know, in your patch notes, you could goddamn stop being vague and actually tell us the goddamn information. Like, honestly, nighttime, how much shorter is it? Even a percentage helps, like 5%, 10%. So nighttimes are shorter, I guess. A night is now shorter. We have no idea, but there's no marking, no idea. Like, I don't know. I find that kind of lack of information so frustrating here. And I feel like it's less that they don't want to share it and they want us to discover it, and more that they're not actually communicating between their PR team and their actual developers. Or maybe they just tweak settings and they're like, yeah, it's shorter now, and they're just kind of like, fuck it. So, no idea. It's kind of a weird situation, to be honest. So I get asked last time, we have more features to go over, but I kind of want to mention the clouds. So I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but on my TV and in the 4K, the clouds look horrible. There's something to do with the opacity. They look terrible around the edges. It's like the anti-aliasing. That's the best I can describe it. I don't know if it's just more compressed on YouTube or something, but they look just absolutely god-awful in this. Now at a distance, it's all right and stuff, but if you actually like look at it even like for more than a second, you're like, wow, the clouds don't look right. So I don't know if going on full screen on YouTube will make it show better, but it really is dreadful. They look terrible. And it's not a hard thing for them to fix. It shouldn't be. And it's something I'd like done. And that's why I keep bitching about it. Because I have a thing for clouds in games in general. I'll always make a comment about the skyline and stuff. Because it's a big part of gaming now. You know, we have the technology. The immersion's there. Make your goddamn skies look nice. If you're looking for good examples of a skyline, play any of the Forza titles. They're just gorgeous. Even I think Starlink was just a stunning backdrop. And it bothers me, like, Gears of War has a static one. I think Call of Duty's static, but they have, like, a small little bit of cloud formation going over. So I think that's kind kind of what they do for that one. It's kind of like cheating it, but it's better than nothing. And they do have like good dynamic skies and sort of a fog level to it, and the rain and everything like this. Take 2 seconds and make the clouds look nice. Seriously, it's not a huge effort. So other fixes, this is like a list of fixes. I'm going to tell you when they've added something. Okay, so these are all going to be fixes. When a player is stuck in the login queue after a console update. We'll also mention that you may need to do a hard reset of your console, or you may need to actually run the game and force a restart. If your game is running and there's no servers present, I've had this issue before, that's because the update either isn't applying, or something to do with the update not applying properly. So you really got to kind of do like a hard reset or something if that's the case, just to kind of get the update to go. It's a very weird situation, but basically what happens is you get a game client that's out of date, and then you can't do anything because you don't have any game, like you don't have the connection to the servers present. So without the connection, you don't get shown any servers. Good tidbit if you're having server connection problems. Ooh. I do have something. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I should have done the Halloween theme that I've been walking around the house listening to. I walked through a parking lot playing it tonight. It was pretty intense. It just like makes the most mundane activities all dangerous and deadly. Looks like we're not starving today, gentlemen. Ha ha ha. Gotta eat that chicken. I go out and hunt my birds. Anyways, another fix. Massive FPS drop when scoping in big cities. Cool. It sounds like that's been more, because they even add this, that it's improved but not entirely fixed, so I don't know why it's under the fixes, but I guess it's better to when viewing the skyline now. So that's good. I think that's important when they have like visual bugs. Like I think at the end of the last one, I was kind of having some performance issues, and I've noticed there's a little bit of performance bugs when you're in crowded places with lots of regular players. So that's nice that they're working on that. Favorite filters can corrupt navigation in the serverless screen, so that's fixed. Cool. Because I think somebody was saying they were having problems finding people in servers, so I guess that's a good fix for that. And yeah, again, guys, any like details and information you leave in the comments is actually very helpful for doing new ones. It kind of gives me a little bit of a direction what you'd like to see and stuff. And I know that people want all the time action in the military zones. It just doesn't work like that because then I can't do videos showing off guides and stuff. But the plan was to go to DayZ, which I still kind of want to go to, so that's the end goal. I just need to orient myself, get things started again. It's hard when you're losing your items during the wipes, and I know everybody's like, oh, it's a part of the game. It's like, I don't know if that's something I want to get used to, because like some people don't have as much disposable time. This is kind of just what I do, right? So I have that freedom to spend time doing this, but I know a lot of other people work like actual jobs and stuff, so I'd be kind of frustrated. Like even a casual DayZ player, not everyone's hardcore. You don't play the game for like a week because you've been busy, and you go and log in to play with your friend, and you're like, where the fuck is all my stuff? And yeah, I can see, you gotta look at that side of things. And that's like a lot of stuff in general too, in real life and in gaming. I feel that some people don't really look at both sides, kind of give that unbiased perspective and be like, okay, well, this might be for this way. If you look at it like this, you get a different kind of idea of things, if that makes sense. I don't know. So we started at the bottom of the town last time. I can't honestly remember. It doesn't look like there's food in there. I don't think we were going through the town. Anyways, we'll go through it this way just to take a look at things. They have fixed the description block text in options on Xbox One X as it was too small. Yes, the text is getting a lot better. I guess we can open that up. Wow, much more readable. Thank you. Probably took them all 5 seconds to do that. doing web design, it's kind of the same thing for game menus. You'd be surprised. They're actually very cool. Actually, I think some of them that I looked at were like HTML and CSS based, but whatever. The quick bar and the tutorial picture has been changed, I guess. Hooray. I don't know. And canceling the logout timer using B eventually kicks you out of the server after 15 seconds. That's interesting. I guess that's... Oh, okay, so what it was, when I break this down, is when you went to cancel logging out because you accidentally logged out or you didn't mean to, it would disconnect you after 15 seconds regardless of what you were doing. That's what that's a fix for. Okay, makes sense. And they've added a player invite button. So you can now invite your friends right from the menu. Which is weird, and I know we've said a lot in the past that this is a game where you have to go and find your friends. But I guess not. Now you can just invite them. So I guess maybe it'd be easier to play with people than I thought. So maybe I'll look into that a bit more. Usually I just play with during streams with people. I've mentioned this in the past. It's not like being mean or a negative thing towards other people's, other people that want to come and play with me. It's great that you guys are interested in that. If it was a game that's really easy to connect with people, like Minecraft, you just invite and you can like teleport them and stuff so they're there. Yeah, I'm all for that. But in DayZ, you got to think about like the time involved with like meeting somebody and getting them in your game, finding them in the world, not dying along the way, and then recording it. The reason I'm able to put out the DayZ content so well and quickly and efficiently is the fact that I jump in and I know what I'm doing. I don't have to coordinate or wait for others. And that just kind of works well for me doing this. It's just not time feasible to play with everyone because you'd be, I'm not hugely popular by any means, but I do get a lot of, quite a lot of messages about DayZ and other games too. Minecraft a lot still. And I haven't done Minecraft in a while, which I really need to get back to doing, but the game crunching. They say game crunch is bad for developers, and it probably is insanely bad for them. I feel bad. I have a lot of crunch too in terms of getting content and stuff covered. I think you'd be a little shocked actually at how many hours I spend writing and playing and talking about and doing videos for games. It's pretty insane. I do not sleep much, but yeah, it's a lot of effort doing that. So that's the fixes. Is he looking at me? I don't know. Exciting list. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's they're necessary little tweaks. Gives me a video to do. I don't mind it. I mean, it's nice that they're continuing to put in an effort on stuff. I guess, like most people I read in the comments, are kind of like, could you put in a little bit of something to keep us going? I don't know. It's just like, how fast do you think they're doing content? And yes, I would like to see content a little bit faster. I don't know, maybe even like just a small little thing would be cool. Wow, that guy is fast. What? Jesus. Because I know, like, the best thing you could do in a game, and I would do this, like, I always thought it'd be really cool to have a game like RuneScape that you could run. Because I would be the developer that would add stuff all the time. Like, it maybe just like a terrible mini quest, but I'd probably have like cosmetic items or new armors or something, like constantly, just to keep like enticing people and keeping them coming back and just really adding content to your game. I always thought it was kind of like Minecraft would be super easy just to like dive content into that one. Like, you could just chuck new block types in and just redecorate. I guess it wouldn't be, as great as getting like a huge thing of all fresh new items, but just little bits and tweaks and things, just little extras that people are like, okay, cool, I dig that. Just to have them get something to do, just something to, make them excited about it. Yeah, I could do without the sarcasm of the community manager and the DayZ topical threads. And if you guys are looking for information a little bit quicker than what I provide. I know the DayZ forums obviously have stuff, but if you check out the hub link that I have, I actually run that, and I'll put the news up of like just bullet points of what the DayZ updates are and stuff, so you can actually take a look. Usually pretty quickly of when they're available. Stuff like that. How much does this hold? And there's stress 1 of 8. So yeah, and occasionally I write like thoughts on the game and stuff, and I write a lot of other stuff too, but because I play DayZ so much, I actually spend some time writing about it. I've grown to enjoy the rugged lifestyle of this weird experience that is DayZ, considering how much I have to play of it. Dead. To be honest, I've just been looking for a sign the whole time. Like, I know where I am, it's familiar. I think I've done a video on this place before because I remember going along here. But I'm just trying to find like an exit sign. Or something, yeah, factory, I think I entered here. Oh, cool, here we go. Yeah, somebody even mentions that, like, quotation. Just turn on your console and discover. Well, lazy. No transparency, no information. That's exactly what it is. To me, it kind of screams laziness, but whatever. Okay, as I walk by the sign without actually looking. Kapachikataba. Kapachikababa. Kapachoktab. Kakachokob. Oh, there's a military thing right near here. Is this really it? Kapachoktabab. Oh, no shit, eh? Huh. So if I go down... No, if I go right... Oh, I'm actually close to where the Tizzy destination is. Oh my god, should I go to the airstrip or should I go just to Tizzy? Okay, we're gonna do the airstrip, and then we're gonna go kind of loop around all the towns, cause I did check them out, but that was during a stream, so it's not really the same for me as doing an actual video on it. But yeah, this should take me to the airstrip here. It's honestly a really shitty airstrip. I wouldn't suggest going to it, but it kind of connects me to where I need to go. I guess I could should I walk along the path or just kind of go there? Because I mean, it's pretty easy to find. And then I got to debate, do I want to go through like a military sort of checkpoint down the river, or do I want to, I don't know, 3 towns. I'm gonna have to think about this, because I could go to a military checkpoint, but I sort of want to check out the northern towns, because I haven't done that in a video. I think that's the best sort of thing to do in this situation, is to go and kind of wrap around over a few videos. I think that makes the most sense. And is it just me, or does it always rain in this game? What are they, in like Vancouver or something? Like, Jesus Christ. The amount of rain in this place is just like unrealistic. Like, everything just must be damp all the time. That would drive me nuts. Could you imagine having, like, this damp... Actually, you know what? I really like the rain. I love, like, walking around in it and just kind of, like, allowing it in. The torrential downpour is kind of too intense for me, but, nah, it's something that's just really calming about, you know, the rain environment and just feeling the rain. And because it's water. People really like water. It's nice and all clean water. I guess it depends where you're from, too. You might not like the toxic water of your city. That might be a problem for you, but, no, I really like water. I think it's relaxing and sort of a nice thing to experience. 380 rounds. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow, look at me, all lucky tonight. I'm pretty sure these are 380, ain't they? Ain't they? Aren't they? Oh, it's just bad English in general. Oh, I actually gotta unpack these. Looks like we're gonna be shooting some people up if we need to be doing so. Right? But yeah, I like the rain. It's calming. It sounds nice too. At least I think it sounds nice. Just this relaxing stuff like binaural audio with the raindrops is pretty pleasant. Very nice experience. Cool, so now we've got a filled up gun that we are going to shoot people with. I forgot you gotta put A in the hand, and then it should just auto do it. Like, honestly, like if I click A on the round with the gun, it should just fucking put it in my hands, or at least put it in the inventory with the clip involved, or the magazine put into the gun. That's just logical. So we'll check out the military, or the airstrip here in this next one, and then head north and check out those ones. I don't think a lot of people head to these areas. I'm not entirely sure, because this is not, it's not a place I hang out at. So yeah, now you can invite your friends though, so that's cool.